Hello, my friends. I'm Dr. David, and I'm 84 years old. Have you ever woken up in the morning feeling like your body is fighting against you? Your knees creak, your hands feel stiff, maybe your back aches just from sitting too long. That was me for years. I thought it was just aging, something we all have to accept. But then, 4 days ago, something changed. A simple turmeric recipe took away my inflammation. Yes, you heard that right. In just 4 days, I felt lighter, moved easier, and rediscovered a spark I thought was gone. If you're over 60 and you're tired of feeling like pain is your shadow, stay with me. Today, I'm sharing how this golden spice sitting in your kitchen right now could change your life. Before we dive in, type 1 in the comments if you're ready to take control of your health. And hit that subscribe button to join our journey on the Thuy Share channel. Let's do this together. Today, I'll walk you through 7 key points to help you fight inflammation, move better, and feel alive again. First, we'll uncover why inflammation sneaks up on us as we age. Second, I'll share how turmeric became my unexpected ally. Third, you'll learn the exact recipe I used with precise measurements and tips. Fourth, I'll explain why this works, backed by simple science. Fifth, we'll talk about daily habits that amplify turmeric's power. Sixth, I'll guide you on how to avoid common mistakes when using this spice. And seventh, I'll show you how small changes can lead to a healthier, happier you. But this isn't just about turmeric. It's about my story. Maybe your story too. 10 years ago, I was active. I loved gardening, walking my dog, and cooking for my grandkids. Then, pain crept in. First my knees, then my shoulders, then my hands. Opening a jar felt like a battle. Walking to the mailbox felt like a marathon. I saw doctors, took pills, tried creams. Nothing worked for long. I started to fear I'd end up in a hospital bed, dependent on others. That fear, it's real, isn't it? Have you felt it too? Comment below. What's the one health issue holding you back right now? Let's start with the first key point: why inflammation becomes our enemy as we age. Inflammation isn't always bad. It's how your body heals cuts or fights infections. But as we get older, inflammation can turn chronic. It's like a fire that never goes out. It hides in your joints, making them stiff. It slows your energy. It even fogs your mind. Studies show chronic inflammation is linked to arthritis, heart disease, and even memory loss. At 84, I felt this fire every day. My knees swelled. My fingers locked up. I thought, David, this is just life now, but I was wrong. Here's the good news. You can fight back. That brings us to point 2, how turmeric became my ally. One rainy afternoon, my daughter, Sarah, called me. She's a nurse, always researching. Dad, she said, have you tried turmeric? It's not just for curry, it's a game changer. I laughed. Turmeric? That dusty spice in my pantry? But Sarah insisted. She sent me articles, studies, even a recipe. I was skeptical, but I thought, what do I have to lose? Have you ever tried a natural remedy that surprised you? Share it in the comments. I'm curious. That night, I dug out my turmeric jar. It was old, forgotten, but still vibrant yellow. I read about its history, used for 4,000 years in India, China, and beyond. They called it golden medicine for a reason. It wasn't just a spice, it was a healer. So I decided to try it, not with blind faith, but with hope. And in just 4 days, my body started to respond. Let's move to point 3, the exact turmeric recipe I used. This is simple, affordable, and takes less than 10 minutes. Here's what you need: 1 level teaspoon of turmeric powder. Make sure it's high quality, organic if possible. A tiny pinch of black pepper, just a few grinds, about 1/8 of a teaspoon. 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk. You can use oat, soy, or regular milk if you prefer. Half a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil. Coconut oil works too. Optional, a 1/4-inch piece of fresh ginger, grated finely. And a small saucepan, a spoon, and a fine mesh strainer. Here's how to make it, step by step. Pour the almond milk into the saucepan. Add the turmeric powder, black pepper, olive oil, and grated ginger if you're using it. Set the heat to low, very low. You don't want it to boil. Stir gently with a wooden spoon for about 5 minutes. You'll see steam rising, but don't let it bubble. After 5 minutes, remove from heat. Pour the mixture through the strainer into a cup to catch any ginger bits or undissolved turmeric. Let it cool slightly, then sip it slowly.
Now, let's talk dosage and frequency, because this is critical. Drink 1 cup of this turmeric elixir every evening, about an hour before bed. Why evening? It helps your body relax and works overnight to calm inflammation. 1 teaspoon of turmeric is enough. More isn't better. It can upset your stomach. The black pepper is non-negotiable. It contains piperine, which boosts turmeric absorption by 2,000%. Without it, your body barely uses the turmeric. If you're on blood thinners or other medications, check with your doctor first. I take it nightly, like a ritual. It's my golden moment before sleep. Try this tonight and comment 2 if you're ready to make it part of your routine. Point 4. Why does this work? Let's keep the science simple. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound that fights inflammation at its root. Chronic inflammation happens when your body's alarm system gets stuck in the on position. Think of it like a smoke detector that keeps beeping even without a fire. Curcumin blocks proteins that fuel this inflammation, like NF-kappa B. Studies, like one from the Journal of Alternative Medicine in 2017, show curcumin reduces joint pain as effectively as some over-the-counter painkillers, without the side effects. For me, it wasn't just about pain. My energy improved. My mood lifted. Have you noticed how pain drags down your spirit too? Tell me in the comments. Back to my story. The first night I drank this, I didn't expect much. I sat in my kitchen, holding the warm cup, feeling the earthy taste. I thought to David, this is just a spice. Don't get your hopes up. But by day 2, something shifted. My knees felt less heavy. I climbed the stairs without gripping the railing so tightly. Day 3, I walked to my garden, something I hadn't done in months. By day 4, I felt alive. Not perfect, but stronger. I called Sarah and said, "Dad, you were right. This stuff works." She laughed and said, "Dad, sometimes the best medicine is in your pantry." Point 5, turmeric is powerful, but it's not enough alone. You need habits to amplify its effects. First, eat cleaner. Cut back on sugar and fried foods. Add more vegetables, spinach, broccoli, carrots. Second, move daily. I started with 10-minute walks in my yard. Nothing fancy, just slow steps to keep my joints loose. Third, sleep better. Turn off the TV an hour before bed. A study from Harvard in 2020 showed poor sleep increases inflammation by 20%. Finally, manage stress. I started journaling, writing one thing I'm grateful for each day. These habits made turmeric work harder. My inflammation didn't stand a chance. What's one habit you want to start? Comment 3 and share it with us. Point 6, avoid these common mistakes with turmeric. Mistake 1, using too much. I tried 2 teaspoons once. Bad idea. The taste was bitter and my stomach grumbled all night. Stick to 1 teaspoon daily. Mistake 2, skipping the black pepper. I forgot it once and the drink felt weaker. Piperine is your secret weapon. Don't leave it out. Mistake 3, expecting instant results. Turmeric isn't a painkiller. It builds up in your system, working slowly but deeply. Give it at least a week. Track your progress in a notebook. Mistake 4, low-quality turmeric. Check the label for pure organic powder. Cheap brands mix in fillers, which dilute the effect. Mistake 5, not consulting your doctor. Turmeric is safe for most, but it can interact with medications, like blood thinners. I made mistakes early on, but fixing them made all the difference. Have you ever tried a remedy and messed it up? Comment 4 and tell me about it. Point 7, small changes lead to big results. At 84, I thought my best days were behind me. But this turmeric drink plus better habits gave me back my freedom. I'm not running marathons, but I'm gardening again. I'm cooking for my grandkids. I'm sleeping through the night. This isn't about curing everything, it's about feeling like you again. Studies show reducing inflammation can lower your risk of heart disease by 15% and improve joint mobility by 30%. But the real win? Feeling hopeful, feeling in control. What's one thing you'd do if you had less pain? Comment 5 and share your dream. Let's revisit my story. After years of pain, I was ready to give up. I feared losing my independence. I pictured myself stuck in a chair, watching life pass by. But that turmeric drink, those small habits, they were my turning point. Day 1, I felt nothing but curiosity. Day 2, my steps were lighter. Day 3, I moved without wincing. Day 4, I felt a spark of joy I hadn't known in years. This wasn't a miracle. It was my body saying, "Thank you, David, for listening." As a doctor, I've studied health for decades. I've seen patients transform with simple changes. Turmeric isn't a cure-all, but it's a tool, a powerful one. Here's the shocking truth. Most of us are one small habit away from feeling better. But if you keep doing what you've always done, the pain will stay. Your joints will stiffen up. Your energy will fade. Or you can act today. Make 1 cup of turmeric elixir. Walk 10 minutes. Sleep better. The choice is yours, but the clock is ticking.
If you ignore this, the pain might steal more of your days. But if you act, you could walk easier, sleep better, and feel alive again. So here's what to do. Tonight, make the turmeric drink. Follow my recipe exactly. Comment yes below if you're ready to try it, or no if you're not convinced. Share your age and 1 health goal in the comments. I'll read every single one. Like this video, hit subscribe, and ring the bell for more tips on the Thuy Share channel. And share this with someone who needs it. You might change their life. Thank you for being here. You're not alone in this. Let's keep fighting for our health, one small step at a time. I'll see you in the next video. Stay strong, my friends.